guys, we're TNA and we are in bed with the ladies from Fuck Yes. This is Erica and Emily.
Hi.
So we're gonna ask you guys a few naughty questions.
Oh boy.
What do you guys love about sex?
I love the all the naked skin that happens. Like even like before you ever are like, you know, penetration or anything like that, especially with like the first time you're with, actually all the time.
Guys, there's so many things. I really like that moment when you've like clicked into it with somebody and you look at each other and you're like, oh my god, this feels so good.
Okay, who's the first celebrity you ever masturbated to as a kid?
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. He's a Republican.
Oh no!
He's like a big Republican who like wasn't nice to his wife recently.
Go ahead.
John Elway, who was the quarterback of the Broncos in
Denver.
I mean, you're from Denver. Like,
Right.
That's probably true for most people. I have a horrific confession to make. And the first time I masturbated was reading Homer's The Iliad.
Who are you?
Sophisticated.
I just want to be clear.
God.
No. What I would discover is that I would masturbate instead of boring reading. So if reading got to a certain place of boring, I would be like, ooh, I gotta take care of something.
Distraction.
This would become a problem in college.
Do you have a favorite sex toy?
I really enjoy the Hitachi magic wand.
You have one?
I do. I've had two.
OG.
Yeah, they last a while.
I mean,
Don't like wrap the cord a lot though, because it will bend and then it will catch on fire and you will burn a duvet in the Bahamas. That's a thing that happens.
no.
Oh my god! Okay, what's the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for you?
Recently, I sent a picture to someone, like a sexy picture, and he wrote back, "That's like being given a map to the world of all the places I want to travel."
Ooh.
And then he also said, post that one, "It's like when Simba's dad shows him all of the kingdom and everything that will be his," or what is it? "Everything the light touches will someday be
Who
his."
is this man? Oh my god.
That's the most romantic thing that was, you know what? So I had a baby recently, and as a person who, like, my identity's often been wrapped up in having like a really strong libido, and it is like a well-documented fact that your libido will just tank after childbirth for reasons that are evolutionarily like relatively obvious. But it's a problem for a lot of couples, right? Because like there's nothing evolutionarily that tanks your partner's libido. So all of a sudden we were super mismatched, and I had a C-section, so I had 6 weeks where I was not allowed to have any sex, and I was getting really anxious that we were gonna come up on the 6 weeks and I was not gonna have an excuse anymore, and I was just gonna have to admit that I didn't feel like having sex. And my husband and I went on a walk together, and he was like, okay, well, how about I like offer to go down on you every night and you can just tell me if you're like into it or not, and then we'll go from there. And I was like, really? Oh, thank you. So like he was so willing to work with me on like bringing my libido back from the nether regions.
Okay. Favorite sex position?
Recently, my favorite one is when like my legs are up over.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Thank you all. You've been listening to TNA in bed with the Fuck Yes ladies, and you guys can check out our full episode.
We'll link it down below, and links to Seed&Spark and Fuck Yes series. Yeah, down below.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.